As business owners, we were using credit cards to finance our inventory. We found ourselves in a situation where we had several businesses going on at once. We had revenues that were declining, interest rates were going up, and we found ourselves in an untenable situation where we could no longer finance or service the debt that we had accrued.
The debt created an enormous amount of stress because Bert was doing all the sales for the company, and so he tried to hang on to his sales hat in the middle of, all these financial problems. And my job basically was to come up with a plan on how we were going to somehow get out of this, or how it was going to resolve itself. And weeks went by and I couldn't get the bills paid.
The situation we were in seemed to be becoming more and more bleak, and no matter how or from which angle I looked at it, I didn't see a solution jumping out at me. So I knew that we had to go and get some outside help, because we weren't going to be able to get ourselves out of this jam. With Trident Debt Solutions, we were able to eliminate a lion's share of the debt that we'd accumulated over the course of the years. One of the most difficult things about the whole process for us was having to bear our financial soul. We had a number of properties, lots of different assets, different businesses. It was a very complex situation. What I found most best about working with Trident Debt Solutions was the fact that we were able to put together a very personal and in-depth solution to our problem. We were able to work with CPAs, attorney, to look at our problem from lots of different angles, to be able to figure out the best solution to the dilemma that we were in.
The most important thing is that both Steve and Alex sat down with us and made us feel comfortable enough to review all these things, because again, we're pretty private people, and at least now, like I said, I can walk away from this and at least know that I still have a future.
I found the staff at Trident Debt Solutions very easy to work with. The level of professionalism was the highest that I've ever come across. I would highly recommend them to anyone who was in a situation similar to ours.
During the time period that all this was going on, I started feeling a lot more confident, more relief as time went by. I think it was one of those things that it really was a process that needed to be gone through, both emotionally and financially, and that it just needed to happen that way. It had to be a process, and with each step through the process, things got dramatically better. At least today I can look back at it and definitely not laugh, but not feel as bad as I did when we started out. And that was huge.